Hey people, interested here, 1v1 Calderis Refinery blue side. We have, I'm going to try and say it, Findepёrstowый with a Plague Champion. Starts off with a damage of a time bolt gun, can get melee weapons, some strong utility and support, can also repair. The Death Guard elite scheme. This name translates to something like find people or find persons. So I'm just going to call them find, so I don't have to keep saying this name completely wrong. On the red side is Shipy playing an Apothecary support hero fighting in melee combat. By default begins with a heal and a passive health regeneration aura. Lamenter's elite scheme here. Maybe I'm saying this fella's name wrong as well. We've got some Chaos Space Marines, we've got some Tactical Marines, we've got Scouts on the way. Probably one side each for these fellas. How many gens is Find looking to get up here? Not even popping a node actually. So maybe it's double CSM here. Tax grabbed that first VP with that fast capping trait. Now they're going to head mid, I assume. Or are they heading east? Maybe they're heading east. They're going to team up with the Apothecary. It's generally a good idea to keep your Apothecary near your tax for the heals and the aura and that kind of thing. Just generally works well. Then use your scouts to operate by themselves. These guys have taken some damage from the CSM on the west side. I was going to say, how did the heretics get them? It is indeed double CSM for Find. Tax and Apothecary foray forward. Looking for something to shoot and purge. Going for the power over there, I think. Might see an early flamer. In fact, we do see an early flamer. Was already on the way when I said that. 486 to 500 very early on the VPs. If they cancelled it, they cancelled it. Because they met all this stuff. I think they should have kept it. Would have roasted some heretics as they came in. And when you pop the Crack and Bolt's ability, the Flamer actually becomes decent. Very decent against Chaos Space Marines. Plague Champion getting those damage over time shots in. Tactical Marines getting very low Aspiring Champion heretics on them. And they do drop a model. Shipy got caught out of position there. Maybe should have just ran as soon as they saw the Aspiring Champion pop in on the heretics. There's no guarantee they wouldn't have still dropped a model there. Were they trying to get purification rights or something? No. Do we have any shotguns? No. So no power purchase yet for Shipy. CSM on the power. Scouts trying to repair. Just shoot the scouts, fellas. Nope. They really want that gen. I guess they're doing enough damage. Nope, now they're shooting the scouts. Look how quickly they drop health, and that's without Eternal War. Assault squad on the way for Shipy. That's the first power purchase. Can they jump the double CSM when they're all blobbed up together? If they can get the Plague Champion as well, super effective. Let's slow down Shipy a bit, waiting for the assault squad, whereas Find had the double CSM to push with. And they've got map here. Very, very blue map. More heretics on the way. Nope, cancelled it. They might node. Yeah, they're going to node over here. They might node both sides. Did they do it? No. Heretics looking for stuff to cap now. Assault squad are in the field. Aspiring Champion heretics will help. We also might see the Plague Sword from the Plague Champion. Can they get a grenade? Dodge there. Take some cover and shoot them. I'll just run in anyway. Did get the cap on that wreck point though, those fellas. Here's the assault squad, 400 hit points of heavy infantry that jump on you. Great synergy with the Apothecary, they can heal them of course. So even more incentive to focus this guy down. Attacks have dropped a model, but they continue. Plague Champion has now definitely seen the assaults, but I think they saw them earlier. Don't have the requisition to get a sword though. Maybe we'll just see. Oh, we are going to see double Aspiring Champion heretics as a Doom Blast, and now they're backing off. Aspiring Champion comes in, which increases the health of the other heretic models. Plague Champion has been shot at by the Tactical Marines, I think. Assault squad gonna heal and then jump out. Gonna need maybe purification files, but purification rights, I think, for sure, right? Double The aspiring champion heretics just screaming for purification rights when they can afford it, that is. Heretics down to just the aspiring champion here. That was well played by Shipy to stick around and get those extra models out. What is this? It was a plague was it the plague champion decapping? No, it wasn't. It was an aspiring champion. I was going to say, how did the plague champion get down there so quick? Crack and bolts popped here. 20% more damage to heavy infantry, which is what Chaos Space Marines are. Now they're in melee though, and they're outnumbered. And they run. Did a bit of stinky bolter action on them too. Not enough to get a model though. Shotguns. Shotguns are in. For one of them at least. They both have sergeants as well. So they can operate alone a hell of a lot better with a blast and a grenade to rely on. Plague champions with a plague sword and a mucus discharge. Ready to fight an assault squad now. Can see some touch of Nurgle goodness as well. Which is always a good laugh. No eternal war for the CSM. Power spent elsewhere, of course. Can slow you down getting those eternal wars up. Shotgun blast for the plague champion, maybe. Yep. And they're trying to create some distances so they don't get plasma pistol, but they are going to get bolters on them. These guys just forcing melee combat here. Might have been worth kiting and waiting for the grenade, but decided against it, did Shipy. On the power are some CSM. Heretic's going to help them out as well. Should be able to bash decently quickly, I think, with the CSM and the Heretics on the powers. Tier 2 for Shipy. Wonder if something was queued up already. Perhaps a Razorback. Haven't been able to see the Plague Champion in combat yet. I guess it's a good idea to avoid them when they have that sword. Assault squad in on these Heretics. Apothecary trying to get close for a heal. There it is. Still no purification rights. They're going to the tier 2. 461 to 374. Librarian might do some good work here actually. Support the assault squad with mobility, and the smite is great on Heretics if we can time it right. But I think I'm guessing Razorback here. Assault's tax drop a model again. They've dropped like 3 Marines in tier 1, and that adds up. That's like 225 requisition right there, just to reinforce those 3 models. Single cap here for Find, and they go tier 2, not too far behind Shipy. Grabs a wreck point. Assault squad jumping in to protect their Apothecary buddy there. You're going to heal yourself, Mr. Apothecary. I think you should. Nope, heals the assault squad. Here comes a Plague Champion. And they back away from him. They don't want to mess with that sword. Completely ignores melee resistance. And it does power melee damage. That's really bad news for an assault squad. Almost got the Apothecary. Couldn't quite get close enough for a swing there. Jumping in. Are they going to try and get a CSM model and then leave? There's the Doom Blast. It's a little bit early on the Doom Blast there, I think. You've got to wait if you can for things to be embedded. They did get a CSM model. Wait for things to be completely in combat, so you make sure you hit all the models you can with your Doom Blast. Don't always have the luxury of that time, but I think they could have waited there. Tax might drop a model again, and they do as they cap. And then they stop shooting them. Oh, they want to shoot the scouts. 2-1 for Find. Has a decent VP lead here. Has controlled the center of the map quite well. We haven't seen Shipy really stack up their army with the tax and the assault squad and the Apothecary and push a location. They've used their tax for capping quite a lot. And now they get in plague sworded. There's a sergeant and there's a heal as well. Special attack misses. Apothecary in amongst the CSM. You got a level yet? Yes, level 2 Apothecary's heal does get better per level. Attack sergeant is pretty decent in melee combat. Got a nice pistol as well, and they go in stern guard. 450 to 263. And And some more tax. But already with a sergeant. Where were they dropped in? Oh, over there. Drop pod some Marines in, gives them a sergeant immediately, but does not give them stern guard. They went to the other fellas, maybe because they dropped a model. And you can get the sergeant and give them stern guard and they get the model back. Apothecary heals himself and I think gets away. Oh, turns to fight again. What are you up to, buddy? It's alright, knows what he's doing. Wanted to get the other side of the Plague Champion before they retreated, I think. And that might have made the difference, to be honest. 416 to 263. Here comes the Dreadnought for find. Shotgun blast for the Plague Champion. See how well those Marines stood up to those aspiring champion heretics there because they had that sergeant. And he still took a bunch of damage, but without him, that would have been a dead squad if they didn't run away, I think. Assault squad with a sergeant of their own, has a power sword, and they go after the power. Plague champion fell over, good grenade. Heretics will turn to get that central VP though. I think it's worth repurchasing as quickly as possible because that really shiny sword he has, well, I guess it's not shiny at all. It's covered in gunk and filth. Chaos Dreadnought is up. Looking awesome with the Death Guard Elite scheme, I think. Starts off with an autocannon and a close combat claw. Heretics get the cap, but they drop all their heretics in the meantime. Does get away though, the aspiring champion. How much health does he have? 250? He's a tough fella, that guy. Attacks now with their fast capping on the VP. Shipy responds immediately with Devastators to the Dreadnought. Most likely with a las cannon here. Mark of Corn. Chaos Space Marines though, aspiring champion on the way. Got some power melee chain axes. And the aspiring champion gets a melter pistol. Assault squad tearing through heretics. But now they've got to fight Mark of Corn Chaos Space Marines, and they weren't too keen on that. Dropping a model pretty quick. A fight that the CSM should win, but there's a lot of variables. Obviously, those guys could hit a good mercenary strike, they could hit a good jump, they can also have Apothecary heal support. Dreadnought takes out a gen. He's really far forward though. Always makes me nervous to see walkers this far forward. Here comes the las cannon. Big damage and a snare versus vehicles. It's going to get one shot, I think. Oh, maybe not. Can't see where we can see. Lost vision range. Had the weapon range, but couldn't see it. Could have used the scouts to get vision there, maybe, for one shot. Perhaps it wasn't worth it. Attacks run away. They were trying to touch the power there. 215 to 237 on the VPs. Plague Champion still down, by the way. A lot of reinforcing to do recently, I guess. Dreadnought getting some shots in, but also getting shots at. And now they have the vision thanks to the nearby scouts. They can get maybe 4 shots. Yes, 4 shots. And the Stone Guard veterans have their vengeance round loaded in. Here comes the Mark of Corn Chaos Space Marines though. Getting their aspiring champion again. We might see the end of the Dreadnought. Just got melter bombed. Stone Guard are being tied up. There's a Noxious Cloud. Las kind of needs to move forward. Looks like the Assault Squad are just going after it in melee, which might work out. I don't think it's going to get away. Down goes the Dreadnought. Send them that far forward. 415 to 237. Plague Champion still down. Maybe a bit of momentum now for Shipy, but not at this second for sure. Find pushes through with the double Mark of Corn Chaos Space Marines. We can get on the power now and maybe fully wipe it there in time. These guys can go for the VP. Maybe not. They want to go for the wreck point. Understandable. Heretics grab the mid. That Dreadnought wreck will now be some cover until it gets broken. Are they going to go tier 3 now? They have tons of power. They had the side nodes for a while, I think, and their natural hasn't been touched, I believe. Well, it's been touched, but it hasn't been bashed. Plague Champion's back. Still level 1. Got a level 3 Apothecary now with Anointed Power Axe to help go toe-to-toe with the CSM. Still no Purification Rites though. It's 4 melee squads and a melee hero and doesn't have the Purification Rites yet. Going to do a lot of work. Assault squad might be healed here. They haven't already been. Grenade doesn't quite hit. Stacking up now is Shipy. Some tax getting caught by the Plague Champion. Heals himself. There's a weird grenade. Try and hit a single entity there, but backed off. Is it worth getting that fetid armor? It might be. It really helps him chase stuff like tax, because you get into range, pop the Unholy Stench, and they basically can't get away, because that lasts for ages if they stick around. Assault squad jump up to get the decap. This drop pod is still here, by the way. That can allow stuff to reinforce. You want to destroy that thing. Is it modelled inside? It is. It's alright. Merciless strike. Really nicely done. Timed it. Shotgun blast as well. Here come heretics to try and help. But those CSM got kind of messed up. They didn't drop a model though. Assault squad had already dropped a model along the way. Heretics chase them off. Going to get straight through to the power here. Scout trying to stick around for a possible retreat. Oh, they're trying to time it on the CSM. Beautiful grenade. And down they go. Holy crap. Fantastic grenade from Shipy. I thought they were trying to wait for a retreat there, but they just went for it. And it was beautiful. Find tried to turn and move, but you've got to decelerate and accelerate again, and you've got rotation speed, and just slowed them down too much. Are they going to cancel this dreadnought now? Doesn't seem like it. They want that dread. There's a strange choice, I think. There's a las cannon, is there? Oh no, there isn't. This is a new Devastator squad. They've got the Stern Guard and they've got the Melter Bomb. Guess I didn't see the las cannon go down. Still left the drop pod up. Dreadnought is back. Doing some good DPS to a single entity actually there, with the underslung heavy welter helping out. Triple cap now for Shipy. Still a VP lead though for Find. Shotgun blast. Apothecary now level 4, but there's a lot of stuff to be taken on, buddy. Has to run. Might go down in retreat to heretics. They should turn and finish him here. We do see another las cannon. They didn't finish the Apothecary. Misplay from Find. He should be down right now. Which would force a Laramans or a repurchase with Wreck. Straight on the points. Dreadnought again pushing really far forward to shoot at the power. Here comes a Blood Crusher now for Find. Could help split the AV's focus, but could also just die really fast to las cannon and melter. Got the gen and backs off. Okay. Plague Champion very nearly leveled now. Did you guys get a weapon? No. No weapon for the tax yet. 274 to 180 on the VPs. Heretics meet a wall of shotguns and don't like it. Yeah. Run back to Nurgle. Level 3 Chaos Space Marines to avenge their grenaded brothers. And focus the Apothecary here, I say. There's the Melter. We've got a las cannon and vengeance rounds. Here comes the Blood Crusher. Look at that damage though. It's completely stuck in place because of the Melter Bomb and the las cannon stacking. There's Angels of Death. Blood Crusher charging through. Dreadnought still goes down though. It was a strange choice, I think. Bloodletters is what I was expecting. Bloodletters or some weird tier 3 play. It's a lot of resources spent on dreadnoughts, and it didn't do a whole lot. Blood Crusher could get a kill here. Oh, doesn't get the kill. Could have finished off that assault squad. A couple of times now. That Find haven't been paying attention to retreating units. Here comes a Razorback for Shipy. That will allow them to reinforce in the field. Assault squad level 3, so that would have been a massive loss if they went down. Single cap here for Find. Doom Blast was way too far away. Grenade. Oh, it's a beautiful grenade again from Shipy. I don't think they should have retreated there. Should have got up and shotgunned that guy. Played it safe and got away. Awesome grenade though. Blood Crusher took a bunch of damage. And I don't think you should be running back in, buddy. He's going to lose a Blood Crusher now. Sloppy there from Find. Anointed Power Axe doing some work. Level 5 Apothecary. Still a double cap for Find though. They've gone tier 3. Done a great job maintaining map with the losses they've taken, but it might start to turn very red now. Down to 3 units is fine. And they're going to be delayed not getting out units because they're going tier 3. Plague Champion heals himself and he's just surrounded by stuff. There's your Razorback, has a 55 DPS twin linked heavy bolter on top. Can reinforce units in the field and also transport them around. Apothecary, still no more war gear for this guy. I guess he hasn't needed it. Done really well with just the axe. Guys on the power. Yep, last gun on the power. Was able to get 2 dreadnoughts up and go tier 2 and upgrade all of his squads. And still has tons of power. Some chaos shenanigans going on. Shotgun blast. Can they get another good grenade hit? 250 to 86. Grenade doesn't quite pull it off there. Stern Guard though are on the cap. That fast capping trait. They are not finishing the power. Oh, maybe they are. Just moving up to get in range of the last gen. Or is it just decap time? It's just decap time. Can Find get themselves out of this? It's a Chaos Predator on the way. Which honestly just might go down very, very fast. They've still got the Stone Guard, they've still got the Melter Bomb, they've still got the Las Cannon. Any models that the Predator does take out can be reinforced because of the Razorback. He could maybe go after the Razorback, but if you trade your tank for a Razorback, it's not a good trade. Decap, and now they're bashing again. Weird order to do that in, I think, but I guess it stops power income completely if you decap it. 180 to 86, only 100 VPs to make up, which, looking at the rosters, looking at the map, doesn't seem like that much. Heretic did get a cap over here, but this is not going to work out great for them. Those guys can jump back now and get on the VP. Or just run back, I guess. Trying to box in Find now. Mark of Corn for the tank. I wonder if Shipy spotted it there. They are backing off a bit. Using the double scouts with the Razorback. Hey, we got a zombie Stern Guard. Looks like they use crackle bolts when they're zombified. Tank, one more shot, and it'll get the Razorback. There it goes. It's alright. Started well with the tank. Mark of Corn makes all of the guns do more damage. 129, sorry, to 86. Angels of Death. Are you guys going to get a missile launcher? Nope. Seems confident in their AV, I suppose. There's the last cannon. Oh, it's back at base. Odd time to use Angels of Death, I think. Not sure what the Apothecary is up to either. Have they lost track of this guy? He's going to go down. Does go down. What were they looking at? These tacks, maybe? Just sorting out their stuff in base. Almost finished off the Heretics. If they actually went into melee stance, they might have finished them, but the tank is doing work. Holy crap. Mark of Corn. Knows how to shoot the crap out of stuff. Is it going to finish him? Oh, it shoots another target. Assault squad jumping in with 2 models. Here comes a whirlwind for Shipy. Does have the hunter killer missile, and the disruption could be great in the mid. Trying to get the map back is fine. Don't have any power. 93 to 86. They're not giving up. The tank has done great so far. Look at the shotguns here. Just chewing through the Plague Champion. Now the las cannon's getting shot start. Stern Guard barely get away. The assault squad went back to base. Oh, they got it. Scouts got vision. And the las cannon gets the last shot. I thought it was out of las cannon range, but I guess not. Maybe these guys could have both chucked grenades on it and got it done anyway. Hasn't been a great day for chaos vehicles, I guess. Another blood crusher on the way. Grenade. Might try another one here. There's a shotgun blast. And a las cannon shot. And another grenade. So many dead heretics. I guess that's what they're there for. 67 to 86. Now the whirlwind is out. That awesome disruption. Not the most accurate thing. We can knock down entire armies with that. I think Finder's maybe just given up here. The heretics died. Blood Crusher is in. Plague Champion is hanging out at base though, and these guys are just hanging out too. I think they have given up. Maybe they left and this is just AI now? Maybe. Or maybe they're still trying, eh? Blood Crusher's not going to last long. One more hit. That first shot seemed to do way more than the second shot. Unless I missed a shot at the start. Not sure where these guys are going. This doesn't seem like something that AI would do. Just running back to nothing. Oh, they're going straight for the VP, okay. I don't think the AI would do that. They tend to just decap whatever's closest. Double cap though for Shipy, and that is going to be it, I think, because they're also grabbing Fine's natural. This guy's going to fight at the end. Got a decap. I know they're fighting, but there's the Merciless as the game ends. A cool ending shot there. Fine, just a bit sloppy with their large units. What does this affect here? Oh, it's the missiles. That's cool. Had Armor of Pestilence and Icon of Noble at the end. Solid performance from Shipy. Dealt with the vehicles very quickly and some great scout play. Not only with the grenades, really cool, but just generally using them around vehicles and with the shotguns and stuff. Level 3 Plague Champion, level 5 Apothecary. There you have it, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.